You worked with him, you were on his record label. What's going through your mind tonight?
Well, the world is going to be missing a great personality, not only a performer, but songwriter, and with me, a good friend. You know, just watching, we used to call him the kid, myself and Mavis Staple down Paisley Park. I haven't processed it yet. I'm still like in denial.
Did you know? I mean, his publicist had said that he was battling the flu. Were you aware of any concerns about his health, about his well-being?
No, nothing. I just heard the other day, last week, that he was on a flight and had the flu or something. I had no idea. He always seemed like in great shape. I don't know anybody that can work that hard, you know, from morning to night, every day, and then get up and go party. I just never seen them as being ill like myself. I can't picture myself being ill, you know, but he was strong for us. I knew. Had no idea.
Talk to me about him as an artist. I mean, I remember I saw him a couple of years ago in a small room at the Gansevoort Hotel playing to a crowd of maybe, 50 people. And it went late into the night. And I remember he just kept saying, I got too many hits. I got too many hits. I got to keep going. And he just kept on playing one hit after another.
But he was into that, you know, showing up at places people didn't expect him to be. I saw him with his girl group last year over in London. I didn't know he was going to be there. And they called up and told me he was there. He enjoyed that, same as we did, or we still do, playing places where hardly anybody in there sometimes. We call it the anti-tour. But he was into that even when we were back at, when I was on Paisley. We used to do all those kind of things, just go around places people wouldn't expect you to be.
I saw a clip of you with Arsenio Hall many years ago, and you were talking about Prince, and you said he does his job, he expects you to do yours. Was he a tough guy to work with? I mean, you can't achieve the kind of success he has without being disciplined in terms of his craft.
Oh no, he's true to his craft, but he also inspired that in you when you're around him. It don't be hard to do once you're around him and see how dedicated he is to doing what he do. He inspired you to want to keep up with him, but he expects the same from you. That's for sure. You know, he gonna do his part, and you might not think you're gonna get the compliment, but that's why you around him, because he think that you're good enough to be around him. So yeah, he expect a lot from you.
In person, was he as kind of enigmatic and mysterious as he was, as in his public persona? I only met him really once or twice and sat next to him at dinner one time, and I don't get nervous very often, but I got nervous sort of trying to figure out what to talk to him about, because he was quiet, and when he spoke, you had to kind of lean in and listen to what he was saying. But I was really struck by how interesting he was and how interested he was in a lot of stuff, not just music, but issues, news, things like that.
Right, and he did a lot of it, calculating that he wasn't going to waste his energy, for the most part. But he's really quiet. He's really quiet, but he did do a lot of it intentionally to save his energy. And he used to tease me a lot because I could run out into the audience and after the show and didn't be bothered by people. And he always wondered, how could I do that? Some people do it that way, some people don't. His way of doing it was keep you thinking he's mysterious, and you didn't really want to bother him. He's so quiet. But once he got down and got to having fun, then you could see how much fun he can have and how much he liked to talk. I would go over his house after the show and just sit around and kick it, political or social or any of that. He was very interesting, but like you said, he was mysterious, but it was mainly to preserve his own energy.
Interesting. George, I'm sorry we're talking under these circumstances, but it's a real pleasure to talk to you, and I'm a big fan, so thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
George Clinton, tributes everywhere tonight. Take a look at Purple